Okay, it is time for our coral reef sponge painting. So you'll need your white cutouts that were in your envelope, your sponge pieces, and whatever colors you would like to use. I really think that bright colors look the prettiest when we do coral reefs. This is where fish live in the ocean. The coral reef normally grows in warm, shallow water. And there's actually a place in Australia that you can go and swim and look at all of this beautiful coral reef. So I gave you a bunch of different pieces of sponges because I want you to be able to use one piece of sponge for each color. So that way you don't have to worry about rinsing out the sponge because it's kind of hard to rinse out a sponge. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to pick up my sponge like this, and I think that I'm going to do pink first. I'm gonna dip it in my pink, and I like to wipe off the excess on the side. We're gonna hold down our paper with our fingers, and we're going to sponge on all of our color. So I'm gonna do pink all over. You do not have to do it exactly like me, but try to stamp it with your fingers. Let's not slide it across, because that way you'll get the texture from the sponge and it'll look like a coral reef. Oh, that looks pretty cool, huh? So I'm gonna leave this one over here because I want this one to be my pink one. I don't wanna mix it with a different color. But now I think I'm gonna add some red into this one. So I'm gonna dip it in the red. Again, wipe off the excess. And just stamp it on there. Look how it mixes the colors, so cool. I think I'm only gonna do 2 colors on this one, but you can do as many as you want. On my other ones, I think I'll do different colors. Let me start with, yellow. I'm gonna do yellow first on this one. Remember, dip it in and wipe off the excess. Ooh, I like how bright this one is. If you need a little bit more, you can dip it in there, but always try to remember to wipe off the excess because you don't want it to be too wet, because then you won't get your sponge texture and it won't look like that rough coral reef that we're trying to make it look like, okay? And I think I'll do this pretty blue that I have over here. Whoa, look at that. That one's really cool. I really like how the blue and the yellow mix. Does anybody remember what blue and yellow mix together to make what color? Yes, it makes green, right? You've got it. I think I'm gonna do purple on this one too. I think I'll do 3 colors on this one. Whoa! Look how cool those different colors look. And remember, pick your sponge up and down so that way that you can get the texture from the sponge. All right, I only have 1 more left, and I think that I will do some green. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the edges of this one green. You can do yours any way you'd like. Remember, yours does not need to be the same as mine. It's really cool when we can do different things. And then I'm going to put blue in the middle, I think. All right. You keep going and you finish them up, and make sure you have an adult take a picture so I can see what yours looks like too, because I bet it's beautiful with different colors.